in baseball, Kershaw, as far as I'm concerned, both games gave you a strong 6 innings, and it shouldn't take 4 consecutive singles in game 1 on Friday. 2 consecutive singles, although, Gordon could have had one play, Ramirez could have had another. It shouldn't take all of that for you to see that maybe, just maybe, you might need to pull them. Now, if you're the Dodgers, you might make the argument that Don Mattingly had absolutely, positively no choice whatsoever, because it's from Kershaw to Jansen, and that's basically it. You really have no bullpen to speak of. But I'm going to put a lot of the onus in terms, not of last night's game, but this series, the postseason woes on the Dodgers, primarily in Ned Colletti and Don Mattingly's hands, because I look at 2 guys, Ned Colletti, who doesn't give him the roster necessary to work with in terms of the bullpen, and Don Mattingly in terms of managing his clubhouse throughout the season. Yasiel Puig was benched last night. This is a guy that was put in as a pinch runner. I understand he struck out 7 times in 8 at-bats or whatever before he had the triple, and then he struck out again in Game 3. I get all of that. I totally understand it. But I'm looking at how you manage your bullpen. I'm looking at how you manage your staff, rather, how you manage your clubhouse. And I believe, like I said to you yesterday, Skip Bayless, that Don Mattingly is not the right man for this job. He didn't do an awful job. Clearly, yesterday, you see the way Kershaw was pitching. At one point in time, he threw 93 miles per hour. That's some heat. And the reality is that he didn't seem to be as fatigued as he appeared in Game 1 Friday. I will give you that. So this is on Kershaw. Can't totally give him a pass at all. Not trying to. You gave up the home run to Adams. That's what you did. Plain and simple. You hung that curveball right over the plate. He saw it coming out of your hands. He smacked it out of the park. That's what happened in the 7th inning. I felt bad, but I'm looking with that roster, and I'm saying they could give you more than 2 runs. They didn't give you more than 2 runs. That played a role.